One of the most dangerous mistakes that you can make in Rocket League is simply doing something that you don't need to do. So often, players are caught moving up the field further than they have to, moving up faster than they have to, going for mechanics that they don't have to, just doing a lot of things that they don't have to do in order to find success. And oftentimes when you do these things, you put yourself and your team in really bad spots on the field. So in today's video, we'll be deep diving into how you can put yourself in more successful positions by simply avoiding doing things that you don't have to do. And real quick before we do get started, if any of you are interested in having one of your own replays analyzed, make sure you do check out my Discord, which will be linked down in the description, as I do offer free coaching through there.
I missed every pad there.
Yeah, this is definitely one where your brain went, I'm getting the big boost, and there's nothing else I'm doing. Like, you're initiating your flip now, and that's not the worst thing because, like, in fairness, if this ball does pinch back that way, like, we do want to be back that way, so, like, this is one of the moments where using your flip right as a 50 is coming out isn't, you know, necessarily bad. But it's really the direction of your flip that causes you trouble, because you end up flipping directly between these two. You don't flip to this pad, and you also don't flip to this one. So if you're going to use your flip, like, we should get it into our muscle memory that our flip takes us towards a pad. Whether it be this one or this one, I would probably say this one, just to be, like, on the safest side. It also has more around it than that one, but it also gives us more space between ourselves and the ball. So yeah, if you flip directly to this pad, and then just get on this path, you're chilling. Because now you're good. And now instead of having to go all the way out to that mid boost when your teammate turns up the wall, you can just go, oh, okay, and now you can just come in here and continue to pick up these pads and just still be, you know, right involved in the play instead of having to wander out places. So yeah, just be careful of that. Really focus on like that initial flip taking you directly towards a pad. It's going to make you much happier overall, and then you're going to forget boost pads exist again. The reason I would caution you on this play right here is because you don't... Do you know where Mikey is right now? Let's see. No. You know he's somewhere probably on the right side of the field. Like to your right at this point. He's somewhere over there. If you go to this corner, what's just happened? Your teammate has boomed this ball. If you go to this corner and Mikey catches this ball on the wall and just shoots it directly at your net, it's possible you're not getting there because you also don't turn ball cam back on. Like you take a brief glimpse there, but then you don't turn it back on until after he's made contact. So if he actually just hit that ball towards your net, well, that's probably just in because you're still driving out here to this corner boost. And now look at how awkward this all is. So again, like, yes, we need boost. Yes, it sucks that there's like nothing here, but again, you're flipping directly at the mid. Like when you land here, there's nothing wrong with just realizing, like, look, that ball is probably not going to stay in that on this side of the field because like both players are over here, so that's unlikely. So why don't I just drive this way and see what happens? And now I can just get all this. And now I have vision on what's going on. I can see things. So now I'm here to play behind my teammate and support him. So when this touch comes out, I now can easily approach this ball. Obviously, I have to dodge this bump. But I can easily approach this ball and possibly like even just bang it off the wall into the midfield where my teammate still is. And now we possibly launch a counterattack. But instead, you're super awkward under the ball. And luckily, he literally drops it directly on your head. Good little bang back, though. Let's see what he does. Oh, whoa, whoa. Where are you going? Just land. So we're back to this again, right? Just land. Like, let this dude panic. If he gets a touch here, it's kind of this exact same position. If he gets a touch here, we don't want to be close to the net. If he misses the touch, we can then use our boost to get close to the net when the ball falls directly in front of it. But watch what happens if we just slow down. Like, don't boost, don't do anything. Just land and drive and just chill. Watch this. Oh, wow. Hey. You fancy jumping for that one? I probably would. That looks nice. That's a shootable ball. You know, it's tough, but it's doable. Not from here, it's not. This is 100% one where you're like, I want to like deny space from this guy so he doesn't feel like he has time to do anything, so I want to get close to him, but in getting close to him, you just, you know, bail him out of a really awkward situation. Because, like, yeah, being up here does absolutely nothing. We've just eliminated our own ability to make a play on this ball. Don't know autopilot for the mid boost here. This is at best a 50-50, and this ball is currently closer to your opponent. Path off of pads first. If your teammate wins this, we can turn back upfield and get the mid boost later, but initially, I don't want to leave my teammate basically alone. And by going all the way out here, depending on how this 50 plays out, there's nobody back. So I would just go this pad, and hang out, and just wait and see. Because then you'd already be here. Like you have plenty of boost from this position, and you are already in a decent spot. As opposed to having to rush back from the mid boost when you're like, oh crap, teammate got beat. And luckily that 50 was very docile, but if it was any more volatile, like that could have gone way worse if it pinged really hard off that sidewall. Good save then though, you keep it close, which I like. And then you again just try to go too fast. I would just slow down here. Like, if he wants to come challenge you, he is more than welcome to force a 50 with us in our own corner. That normally does not work out well for them. But I do not want to just leave this ball accidentally because we try to go too fast. Because it looks like all you're planning on doing here is hitting this ball up into the air. Like, I think you're trying to start an air dribble. Perhaps. Maybe. Is that correct? Are you trying to start an air dribble? Is that what's going on here?
I think so. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, like that's what it looks like, but you're like on the corner wall. So like, as we all know, jumping off this thing is incredibly difficult. As you now know, again, just wait, just chill.
Yeah.
And sit behind it and see what happens. I'm like, if you're just sitting behind it as you get up here, now you like can start to dribble on the wall. Now you have a flick out if you want it. You can fake back down to the ground. That guy's backing off, so you have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
But instead
I was
you do
rushing
this.
to time it with the bounce. To time my touch with like the bounce off the wall.
Again, I think it's just overcomplicating it, right? Like, why even bother? Like, there's no real need. We're not going to get anything great out of it. Both defenders are going to be back, so like, we're just trying to force something that's not really there. Oh.
I thought that play would progress a little faster than it did.
Yeah. I'm willing to bet you thought the other guy might be here. Like, you didn't think that Mikey would be the one coming back onto this. You would assume the other guy is probably coming in somewhere, and he's just not. So that again comes just down to awareness. So like, as you're coming across here, you should probably be looking to like find out where this guy is, because look, where is he actually? Yeah, all the way over there. So if you know that he is all the way over there, then you know that you can probably turn on this because you win this every single time. But when you don't know where he is, now you're frozen because you think he's going to be here when he's absolutely not. And the real problem with this, right, is the fact that nobody challenges this, and bro, Mikey does not make use of this. If he just pings this past midfield, you guys are toast. There is absolutely nothing saving that shot if he just passes this directly to his teammate. But instead, he gets greedy and tries to shoot on zero boost from a horrible angle. And, yeah, no kidding, that's what happens. Higher ranked player will 100% pass that and you will be cooked. So yeah, just try to cut this off. We want to cut that space as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Because we also don't want to be letting that free shot come through just in case it actually is good. We want to be able to cut down that angle. You don't need the boost. You just gave up the entire path to your net for free. You don't need to use any here. So you're on 27 when you land. You get one pad here that takes you to 39. If you don't use any boost, you will be on 51 when you pick up this one. 51 boost is plenty to do anything you would need to. Especially play this ball that he's just so kindly left for you. But instead you leave to go get boost. And now you've given up a free ball.
Oh, I don't know how that went in.
These guys' defense. Okay, he was on zero boost, so this one's a little bit more understandable. Again, you would do yourself a massive favor if you just slow down a little bit here, right? Because, like, if he gets a touch and it goes off his backboard, we want to still be able to maintain our momentum to attacking quickly because we don't want to allow him time to recover. By getting this close and then hitting your brakes like you do here, you now give him time to recover. He doesn't make it, but he's close. I feel like you, like, just didn't respect his ability to make a touch on this at all. Like, you're kind of thinking, like, I'm just going to make him panic. Reality is he's going to panic anyway. So if we just, I don't know about you, but if I see, well, let me see this guy's cam. Yeah. I'm not really concerned about where the ball goes. It's just getting off target somewhere. It's going somewhere. That's all I care about in that position. So just wait. Just slow down. Like, as soon as you hit midfield, you can probably start to slow down. Now, you don't have to, like, hit the brakes or anything. I would just release accelerate. Like, just hold off your accelerate, let your car coast forward. and just hang out. Because then when he does this, now you have momentum, now you have speed, now you can just jump. Make the read, and he has no shot at getting back to this. But when you're just sat on the ground like this, he has every chance of getting back to it. He just misreads the bounce because he's super awkward and has no boost. So, yeah. Good fake. I like that. Oh. It was great until you gave him exactly what he wanted. Again, great fake. This is really good. Don't force this challenge before you have to. He is trying to bait you into a 50. He wants you to turn. That is what he wants here. What I've learned is if you literally just sit behind this ball and say, go ahead, beat me, like, let's see what he does. Like, is he going to actually do anything, or is he just going to continue to drive behind the ball? Because if he does, fantastic. I'm very happy for his ability to control the ball. That's lovely for him. I'm going to just let him keep doing his thing until he tries to beat me. And then when he inevitably either flicks the ball over me or takes the world's worst 50, it's fine. But I'm just going to continue to let him do whatever until he does something interesting. And it's not this. I'm just going to continue to sit here and just wait. Because all that I'm going to do is continue to buy time for my teammate to get back while more and more time is wasted off the clock. Which is A-okay with me. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That's a little lucky that he doesn't shoot that. Your angle on the ball is just bad. I don't mind you wanting to clear this because I agree, like, your teammate's getting harassed, so you're like, okay, let me help out. I think instead of just staying on the wall and driving directly, like, around like this, we should come down ground and then go up to the ball. Because you're going to limit your angle that you can attack this thing from when you come around the corner. Yeah. Because you're pretty much left with, like, either hitting it straight across or, like, hitting it down. Which is, you know, what you end up doing, which is obviously not good. So yeah, just go a bit lower here so you can get to the underside of the ball and chip it up over your net. That's fine. Like, that touch would be fine. This touch, not so much. Because Mikey is 100% reading that.
I think I was, like, just focused on speed. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and then you panic the open net. It's because you slam the brakes right here. You kill all of your momentum because you slam the brakes. And
I'm just so surprised I had an open net.
The biggest thing when you, like, have the ball coming at you over your shoulder like this, or, like, to the side like this, is we really can't afford to hit our brakes. Because what happens is the ball is moving, you know, at a pretty good clip. It's coming across fairly quickly. We're probably, I agree, moving a little too fast. You recognize that. You make the correct read on that, but then your response is not to just, like, let off the accelerate and let your car slow down naturally. It's to hit the brakes. When you hit the brakes, your car slows down so much that you're now not able to catch back up to the ball as it goes past you. And it just gets too far, and that's why you slam it into the wall. So if you need to slow down, start by just releasing accelerate. Just don't do anything. Just slow down completely. Don't touch a gosh darn thing, and you'll probably be much more successful in situations like this. Slamming the brakes will almost always cause you to end up behind the ball and not able to make the touch that you want to make. Good little shot attempt. Not quite in, but it works. We steal the boost. That's fine as well. Good job dodging your teammate. That's a little unnecessary.
I think at 19 seconds went down to, up to, I think I just, like, a clip time.
Kickoffs can change a lot. So yeah, there's no reason. Just let them hit this ball. It's fine. They're just going to clear it directly at you. You do not need to force this. You do not need to take yourself off the ground. Because now you're just going to kind of hang around here. And if they get a clear at any point throughout this, literally at any moment, if you get beat, this thing's in your net. And you're going to be back in a one-goal game at kickoff, which is always a volatile place to be. So just be careful of that. There's no reason to force it. Don't throw a game just because you want to hit something cool. It's not worth it. As you guys can see, your positioning and movement around the field is a huge determining factor between whether you're in position to capitalize on an opportunity or if you simply are not. And if you want to reach the highest ranks of Rocket League, you need to put yourself in the right spot on the field every single time. So in your guys' own games, make sure you focus on where you're going, how fast you're going there, and what you do when you do get there. Because if you're doing anything in any of those situations that you don't have to do, it's very possible that you are putting yourself in a bad spot. Of course, thank you everybody so much for watching. I really do appreciate each and every one of you who made it to this point in the video, and I do hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, make sure you click that subscribe button right down below so you make sure you don't miss any future Rocket League content. Additionally, once again, if you're interested in some one-on-one coaching of your own, or perhaps you just like to be a bit more involved in the community we're building here, do feel free to check out my Discord, which is again linked down in the description. And as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. See you later, guys.